Hey guys, and welcome to another 5 minute review. And today we're looking at the Superman Unchained from the New 52. It's a oversized hardcover, so it's not an Omni per se, but it kind of is because it's the whole run dust jacket. It's got really nice. I actually quite like these covers like this. I mean, I like the art ones as well, but it's got a nice finish to it. So a quick review. Should you get this? Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, it's pretty cheap to get. It has the whole kind of story in it. Art's great, and the story's pretty good, to be honest. So I mean, if you're not looking for spoilers, then yeah, I'd recommend you go out and get this. If we go a bit deeper into it, I really did quite enjoy this. It's different from the rebirth stuff, because the rebirth stuff was, I don't think it's quite a fair comparison, because one of my favorite things about the rebirth stuff was the fact that it's more about his family, and even at one point it's even more about John himself, so is it as good as that? I think it's going to be down to your opinion on whether you want a solo, if you prefer solo Superman, or if you like that kind of like a wider family sort of story. But yeah, I mean, essentially this one is more about Superman, more focused on him, and it's about him and this guy who's called Rafe. It's a standalone story, like I said, and essentially what it is, kind of pre-World War II, like 1939, they send a signal out to space, bunch of aliens send a signal back, and that guy's in it. He doesn't really know anything other than he's supposed to be, I don't know, like their helper, maybe, if that makes sense. I did like their interactions. Like, it did go pretty quickly from kind of Rafe wanting to be Soup's friend to I'm gonna kill you eventually to I have to kill you now. The problem is that's all that there was in the book. Like I said, it is a nice book. It is a good story. It flows really nicely from one. There's no kind of stoppage really. It's got a bit of Batman, a bit of Wonder Woman in there, but it's very little. And I mean, it is awesome. There's a nice fight. Lex has his own thing, but I mean, Lex kind of actually ends up being the savior, to be honest, in this one. But yeah, I mean, it's relatively cheap. It's a nice size book. It's got really nice art in it. Like, I mean, check that out. Like, their actual kind of fight was pretty interesting. Like, the way it progressed. It starts on Earth. Steve is like, he's trying to fight him, as the way like Wonder Woman would, or the way Batman would, because, his way's not working. So, you end up going from Earth, to space, moon, then back. This story was really good though. It's kind of like interwoven in it. It's like how he learned to fly the first time kind of thing, and the first person, he thinks he killed, as a result of his powers. But overall, guys, like I just think it's really nice. Like, I don't think you got anything to lose. It's a nice kind of solid story. Yeah, I mean, the one complaint that I do have of the book is got a loss, and there's a lot of it. I'll just show you an example in a second, but I'd say about a fifth of this book is just this covers. I've actually never seen this many covers for one book. Like, it's crazy. Like, literally, I mean, that's a good chunk of book, you know. But in regards to the gutter loss, I mean, if it's a thing that really does get on your nerves, like it specifically bugged me in the beginning. Let me just show you, because it's very easy to see and it's very frustrating. And it's, yeah, I mean, I had to do all sorts of bendy bends to like look into there. And obviously we all know gutter loss is worse in the beginning than it is towards the end. Towards the middle, should I say. It does get easier, but there are quite a few more instances where I found myself digging into the gutter, if you will. But overall, guys, this is a lovely, quick read, like a solo Superman story. I mean, you'll knock this out pretty quick. So I'd say it's a must get, just because of how cheap it is. You know, it's a nice collection book. You just add to your collection. So yeah, that was it, guys.